What's up, YouTube family and Browns fans everywhere? This is Cleveland Football, and I'm your host, Terrence Hudson. Let me first say, I'm going to get into the game, but I want to first say yesterday was a great day for NFL football. I mean, we had some of those finishes. I mean, we saw what happened down in Miami and New England. Oh my. Lateral after lateral. I've never seen it work in the pros, but it worked yesterday. We saw that Dallas and Philly. That was a finish. Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh Steelers in Oakland. That was a finish. We saw Baltimore and KC. So overall, it was a great day for football. I enjoyed it. Let me throw something out there. Looking at the AFC North, the Browns held it down for the North yesterday, the only team in the North to get a win. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that because we're coming. Yes. So let's hop into this game. I'm going to start with 26-20, but I think we made it a little bit harder on ourselves. We had some turnovers, all right? But the bright side of that, we overcame those turnovers, those fumbles at the receiver spot. That's 2 weeks in a row. We got to fix that. We got to secure it. We got to keep it tight. But we were able to overcome that, and that's a sign of a maturing team. That's a sign of a tough team, not giving up, all right? And hats off to the defense for holding them to field goals. So holding the Panthers to field goals, actually helping them to 3 points in the second half. So hats off to the D, but overall, we showed some toughness in overcoming some of those things and making plays. Baker Mayfield, 18 for 22, 238 yards, a touchdown, 81% passing. So, you know, he was throwing some darts out there. And I could only see him only getting better. Chubb, running tough. We saw a tough run on third down. We saw a tough run on the goal line and just mixing it up. Only 13 carries. I think we could give it to him some more. You know, he had 5 yards a carry. We saw Landry with a long run. We ran that play twice in a row and it worked. So, you know, that short end around that guy pulled, the hole was so wide open. And I'm 54 years old and I could run through that hole right now. So, but hey, we executed it. Hats off to the offensive line. I think only maybe 1 sack in the last 4 games. Like, that's, man, you know, that's big time right there. At the receiver spot, we saw what Landry did, that long ball. And in Miami, he was known for, you know, move the chains, the short stuff, quick stuff. You know, one of those type of guys. But he's showing other stuff, you know. That's maybe just how the Dolphins use him. But he was able to go downfield. We saw a nice toss there. Perriman, we saw a nice deep ball. So maybe we could keep bringing him along. Son of former NFL wide receiver Brett Perriman. So Bashar, let's bring him along. Callaway, we got to pick it up for him. He only had 1 grab, 0 yards. So, you know, we'll work with that. Higgins, he was off and on. We had the fumble, we had the big drop, but he had some big catches at the same time. But we gotta show some consistency. Show some consistency from that unit. That's one of the strengths of our team right there. Is that receiver spot. So consistency there. But overall, I mean, these guys played and played through that adversity. Didn't you know, keep our heads down or dwell on any bad plays, but we kept playing through it. Defense. What can I say? Beginning of the game, I said it last week. Y'all gonna start listening to me sometime. McCaffrey, Cam. That was all they was going to do. And we couldn't let one guy beat us. The first half, McCaffrey was getting off. But the second half, you know, we kind of put a stop to that. Like we said, we only 3 points in the second half. And we won the fourth quarter. What was the fourth quarter? 9-0. So I'll take that. Myles Garrett with a sack. A nice tackle for loss. Tackle for loss is just as good as a sack. We had Randall with an interception. So, you know, the D came to play. It picked us up, and we played together as a unit. And if we can keep doing that, man, I hate to keep thinking back, but just a couple of the games that we gave away in the beginning, I mean, and we still got our chances right now. Next week, we looking to go to Denver. And to me, this is a rivalry. This is a rivalry going back to the 80s, you know, looking at the Kozar and Elway days. And man, I think this is one we can get. This will be another one, and taking a step, because looking ahead at the schedules and at the standings, where we at right now in the North, we done moved up to 3rd. Okay? Pittsburgh at the top, Ravens number 2. But looking at some schedules, who we got the Broncos, we can beat the Bengals, and it's a possibility that we could be playing the Ravens for the divisional championship. This could be the divisional championship game on the 30th of December. All we got to do is keep winning, keep doing our thing, keep fighting, and just play. Our playoffs done started already. We already in it, and we should look at it like that. If you look at Pittsburgh, they could very well lose to a mad Patriots team this week. Then they got the Saints coming in. They could lose to the Saints. And then let's just hope the Bengals play them hard that last game of the year. They could lose these next 3. We could sneak up in there. Who the Ravens got? The Ravens got the Bucks. Let's hope the Bucks be able to do something. Then they got to go out to San Diego. And we know what San Diego doing. And they got us the last game of the year. We could very well catch them as well. And then the Bengals. We just got to hope, you know, the Bengals beat Pittsburgh that last week of the season. So they play us the week before that. We want to beat up on them. We don't want to beat up on them too bad, because we want them to beat the Steelers next week. But we still want to beat them. So we right here in the thick of it. We right here in the thick of it. But you got to believe. You got to believe. You got to believe. If you in that locker room, you in that practice field, you got to know that we got a chance. We got a chance. So, you know, let's play like we got a chance. Let's fight like we got a chance. I like our chances against these, you know, our next 3 opponents. We could do this. You know, we already beat the Bengals. Let's not give them no locker room material and all that talking. We ain't time to talk right now. We talk afterwards. Let's knock some heads beforehand. But next up, Broncos. 14th ranked offense. We know they got Case Keenum, Phillip Lindsay, that running back. He almost up to 1,000 yards. Emmanuel Sanders, he might be hurt. I think he was hurt this week. And then on defense, we know they got the pass rusher, Von Miller. And then on that back end, Chris Harris is Jr., one of their guys. But and I don't know if he's in right now. I have to double check that. But I like where we're at right now. All we have to do is keep winning. The rest, you know, it's out of our hands. But there is some things that could fall into place that will help us, and it's possible to happen. It's possible to happen. So, you know, Baltimore isn't out of reach. Pittsburgh isn't out of reach. And we should play, and we should play like that. But I'm happy. I like what I saw this weekend, and I like where we're headed. I like where we're headed as a team, overcoming adversity. So this should be, if we pull this off, man, if we pull this off, I already know what the city will be like. I had to come back to Cleveland just to be there. Just to be there. And like I said, y'all gonna start listening to me one day. Some of these teams, they had some close games. Who was that? The Chargers. Cincinnati played the Chargers hard this weekend. And Baltimore gave Kansas City all they could handle. You know, Houston took an L. So you got Indianapolis rolling around, coming around. So, you know, this will be a nice playoff run close to the end of the season. And I'm just glad. But let's you know, get back to work. That one's over. Got a big one this week. We're going to Denver. We know the air is thin up there. They are a mile above sea level, so you know, be hard to breathe. But we young. We got young lungs, fresh lungs. So let's get out there and put some hats on them guys. Put some pressure on Keenum, shut down the run, make plays on offense, and no turnovers and no mistakes. So self-inflicted, you know, wounds like that. So I think this is another one we can get one game at a time. We got 3 to go. Let's do it. All right. So if you like, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe.